recording.
Hey guys!
Hi, it's Ebony.
And De'Ara.
And we are the Extraordinary Sister Nerds. Yay!
So, the answer to last week's quote.
It was...
Adventure Time!
Yes, such a good show.
Such a good show. Like, I'm sad that they finally decided they were done airing it.
Yeah, but it went on for a while.
It really did.
So that's really good. I mean, it's not like what they did with Gravity Falls.
Oh, I still need to watch that.
Oh my gosh, you have to. It's so good.
Yeah, Derek and I were actually Marceline and Finn last year for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I love Adventure Time.
Yeah, it's such a good show. The quote for this week is, let me get it open. So it is. Ready? And it is my job to protect son of a bitches too. And vampires and shifters, were-chickens, and whatever the fuck else is out there.
Guess where it's from?
Yeah, you probably, from what is said in the quote, you probably know what it is. But still, guess what it is. Alright, so this week's movie is...
The Fifth Element!
Woo!
One of our favorite classic movies.
Yes! If you haven't seen it, you need to see it.
Yes, it was made in 1997.
Oh my god, it was that long ago? Oh, of course it was that long ago.
Well, it was released in 1997.
But, like, we were... it's so weird to think
two.
That... I know, I was, I can't do math right now. I got the wrong...
You were born in 1992, so you were 5.
I was 5, yeah.
So I was 2, she was 5. So we were still really little, but we saw it when we got older.
Yeah, a little older.
A little bit older.
Yeah.
Well, I was, like, way older when I saw it, because I was only 2 when it came out.
My parents were like, hey, we're going to sit down and watch this movie. And it's an awesome movie. Sci-fi's got Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Gary Oldman, Chris Tucker.
Yes, and I'm sure you guys know who those people are.
Like, come on, Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
They're in everything.
Yeah, like, come
Chris
on.
Tucker,
Rush Hour. Yeah. Mila Jovovich, Resident Evil, and then Gary Oldman. It's Gary Oldman.
Who doesn't know Gary Oldman?
I know, if you don't, that's kind of sad.
But yeah, so the director was...
Luc Besson. I think that's how you say his last name. He's a French director. He's done a lot of movies. He even just did the Valerian City of a Thousand Planets movie.
I still need to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there was reviews that it was bad.
Yeah, a lot of people actually I talked to said it was really bad. But I still want to see it just to kind of get my own opinion on it. Yeah.
No, but it got a 7.7 out of 10.
What?
On IMDb. And
well deserved.
Yes. And the budget was actually $93 million.
Jeez.
For the whole movie.
God, but like, I mean...
That's a lot.
Like, all this, the CGI and the special effects and everything that they do.
And all the different, like, scenarios, because it was filmed in, like, the future.
Yeah, so it's, like, all the, oh my gosh. And then the costumes.
The costumes, definitely.
And the makeup.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like, it is a treat to watch that movie. It's so good.
It was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually own it, because I love it so much.
Yeah, I own it too, like,
And every now and then I just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, before it actually... Sci-Fi films it. Sci-Fi airs it sometimes.
Yeah, they do. It's I feel like they do it more so in the fall, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. They usually I think it's around the fall time.
Yeah.
Or the summer.
Maybe it's some season.
Who knows? Sci-Fi the channel airs it sometimes.
Yeah, like definitely, yeah.
It
used to be on Netflix.
Yeah, it did. Is it still on there?
I don't know. Because it used to be on there and then they took it off.
It might be.
Check it yourself.
Yeah, go check Netflix. The last time we saw it, it was on there. It may not be anymore because Netflix likes to take off random movies sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but it was actually filmed in Iceland and the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah.
Where else?
Where else would they film it?
Yeah, especially all, like you were saying, the different scenery and stuff. It was, it's crazy. It's kind of like how, what's the other show we watch? Sense8, how, like, they film, like, all around the world.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful because it's like, oh my god, just, yeah.
We'll probably have an episode about Sense8.
Sense8's
we have to.
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't already had one about Sense8.
I know! That's so disappointing.
That's going to be the next one.
Yeah, Sense8. Scratch the one we actually had planned. We'll do Sense8 next.
Beautiful show. But we're going to read off some...
little facts?
Yeah.
Little facts. Well, okay, wait. For those who haven't seen it, we'll give a little bit of an, an idea of what it is
like
about.
a gist of
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's about this guy named Corbin Dallas, who's played by Bruce Willis. Well, oh my God, there's a lot. Okay. So anyway, it's set in the future. This guy, he's kind of just, he used to be in the military. Now he's just kind of like working to, pay the rent, living paycheck to paycheck. And he gets caught in the middle of like this alien war thing between like the newly planet Earth and this alien entity of darkness that's about to devour the whole Earth, and he has to like fight, and it's kind of it's really actually kind of weird to describe.
It's kind of crazy. Like when you're first watching the movie, you see that they're like in Egypt or something.
Yeah,
and they're like, you know how they like go and study hieroglyphics and stuff.
It's like,
I don't know what the kids called, but they use like a brush to brush off the dust and to see the different
shoot, what
symbols.
is that called?
I don't know.
It's morning, so our brains are still like, okay.
Yeah, I'm still fried. So, but yeah, they use the brush kit to brush off like the dust.
Yeah, to study the stuff. Yeah,
and it's the priest guy. He's younger in the first scene, so we see him. We meet their characters, and next thing you know, there's like an alien ship, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, like a lot of like every scene has a purpose. Because, like you were saying, like, that priest, like, he's younger, and you don't actually even realize it's him until later on. You're like, wait, that was the priest guy.
Yeah, they pan to the next scene, and it's him older as a priest.
Yeah, and you're just like, wait a minute, was that him? And then they have, like, a part of the robot, like, what happens in the scene, like, they have a part of this robot, and then they make, like, a body out of this robot, and that's what Mila Jovovich becomes.
Her name was Lilu.
Lilu, yeah.
But it was a super long name, but it was shortened down to Lilu.
Yeah. But, like, seriously, it's really hard to explain it without, like, giving a lot of things away.
Yeah. We really encourage you guys to go watch the movie, because it's a really good, action-y, sci-fi type movie.
It's funny. Like, Chris Tucker's character... Oh my God.
It's hilarious.
Ruby Rod, like, oh my God.
Ruby!
He's like, and he's screaming.
Yeah,
oh
God. Another part that happens in the movie is that he randomly, he was a part of the military.
Yeah.
And so he says he was retired, he doesn't want any part of it, but then they assign him to a new job, and he gets sent tickets to get on like this giant cruise.
Yeah, it's like because he needs to protect someone.
Yes, and that's the opera singer.
Yeah, the opera singer.
It's the opera alien singer, which we're not going to give more than that, because that's...
she has a beautiful voice.
Beautiful,
like, oh
beautiful.
my God.
It's one of the most memorable moments in a movie.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Like all of those notes that she hit they claimed it was not humanly possible, but there are people around the world who actually can hit the notes that she did.
Like, even just go to YouTube and find the opera scene from Fifth Element and just watch it. Like, it is breathtakingly beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, let's go ahead and read some facts from the movie.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Because we might end up telling the movie if we keep
I know.
continuing.
Go ahead, you can go ahead, yeah.
Alright, so first, they said when they started filming Mila Jovovich, they started dyeing her hair to this orange color, because her hair is orange in the movie, and they actually had to stop dyeing it because her hair started to fall out, and so they had to replace it with a wig because the dye was too much for her hair.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I would do if I went through that. Like,
my thing is, why didn't they just do a wig? Maybe it's like they just save money.
Maybe they wanted it to look more natural.
Yeah.
Or something. But hey, you couldn't even tell that she was wearing a wig the rest of the
That's
movie.
true. Like, I don't know when they started in the scene or the filming of it. So yeah, that is true. That's very true.
Yeah. What's another fact?
Well, that apparently Prince was originally the idea to play Ruby Rod, which is Chris Tucker's character, but he turned it down. And so then that's when we got Chris Tucker, which, I mean, Chris Tucker made that role. Like,
he won.
Yeah, like
he
that was
that
really.
role.
I don't even know how it would have. Like, Prince probably would have been really good too, but it's just so memorable as like, no, Chris Tucker, Fifth Element. Like, yeah, that was.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another interesting fact is the director of the film wrote the original screenplay when he was in high school.
What?
And he had conceived the story of the film and invented the world of film as a child, so he could escape his lonely childhood.
Oh my god.
He began writing the script when he was 16, though it was not released until he was 38.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That is
Follow
nice.
your dreams, guys.
Wow.
Follow your dreams.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, another like casting thing. Apparently Mel Gibson was also supposed to be for the role for Bruce Willis, but he turned it down.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, man.
Well, you missed out.
I know, like seriously.
It was a really good movie.
It really was.
Like the cinematography
yes.
was really beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Like
it was really like awesome for the time that it was made. I mean,
yeah, 90s. And like even watching it now in 2017 because it came out in 1997. And watching it in 2017, it's like it still looks good because you know how it's like some old CGI stuff.
You can kind of tell.
You're like, oh, that's so dated, but like it still looks really good.
I mean,
now.
because of the new technology, you probably can tell the difference.
Yeah, because
now
it's updated and yeah.
Yeah, but still, like if you watch it like maybe 2 or 3 years back, you probably wouldn't have even noticed that it was like an old movie.
Yeah, except like young Bruce Willis, like and young Gary Oldman. It's like okay, yeah. The scene with the diva, which I can't pronounce her last name, but the opera singer, alien opera singer, her name's Diva something, I can't pronounce the last name, but that is actually played by the director's wife, or his wife at the time. And ex-wife now. Apparently, he kind of left with Jovovich and then married Jovovich.
And they divorced 2 years later.
Yeah. So, oh, okay. But yeah, like, I wonder if she actually is like an opera singer now that I think about it, because I'm kind of curious about that. What's another fact?
So at the time, it was the most expensive film. It was the most expensive film. It was the most expensive film ever produced outside of Hollywood. Most expensive budget, and the production in is it Gaumont history? Is it Gaumont? Yep. In Gaumont's history. And at $80 million, the visual effects budget of the film was the highest of its time.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, though, because, I mean, I think it put through for the budget.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was completely amazing. They deserved it.
Yeah, they seriously did. Like, it was, oh my gosh. Okay, so, we want to do another fact?
No, let's go ahead and talk about, like, what we think about... Oh, okay.
But it's the fact that we both know. The whole Bruce Willis and Gary Oldman
thing. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
So, when you watch the movie, just pay attention to this. It's not really a spoiler, but just pay attention to it. Bruce Willis, who is the hero, the protagonist, and then you've got Gary Oldman, who's kind of the antagonist, they never share screen time. Never. Like, just pay attention to that. It's kind of weird, because, like, when I first heard about that, I was like, no way, they do. And then watching it, I was like, oh wait, they seriously don't. It's kind of genius. That's kind of cool.
That's cool.
It's just like they're both running from an unseen force that they know that someone's after them, but they don't
know actually what they look like.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But okay.
All right, so let's talk about who our favorite characters are.
Oh, Ruby Rhod is my favorite character. he's so weird and like he's a very effeminate character. He dresses like he reminds me of like Fashion Week in Paris. Like everything he wears is so he's a very exaggerated character, and he's funny, he's entertaining, and he just even his I swear his screaming. I can't even do it. It's just
the best.
He's great. What about your favorite character?
I'm gonna have to say Lilu.
Yeah,
like she's always been my favorite character. I have a pop figure of her because I love how innocent she is. Like the majority of the time, because
she's not really innocent. She's just they think.
Well, she acts innocent.
Yeah, well, not innocent. Like I think more so naive.
No.
Yeah, like that's because like
no, she's not really naive.
No, they think she's naive. Like that's the whole portrayal. They think that she's naive. She's not innocent, but like everybody's like, oh, she's just dumb. She doesn't know these things, but she really does.
Yeah, I guess, but I feel like they thought she was more innocent too, because a lot of the things that they thought that she couldn't do, she was just like kicking everybody's ass.
Yeah, that's why not like they think she was, because there's a difference between innocence and naivety.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's my favorite character, and I like how she is the majority of the movie. She just, I don't know, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's like that character that like you take for granted, and you think that no one, like you really think they don't know anything, and then like it's like Honey Senpai in Host Club.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like they think, oh, he's just so adorable, and he doesn't know any better, and then he is actually like a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with Lilu. It's the exact same thing. And you see that a lot with a lot of sci-fi movies, especially with some women characters that they think they're either innocent or very naive, and they actually are like Firefly or Serenity.
True. Yeah.
Like that happens in a lot of sci-fi movies. Okay, favorite scene.
I think my favorite scene was when Bruce Willis went in to find her, and the priest had her, and she had just like woken up, and he went down to kiss her, and she had the gun to his head, and she was just like speaking in another language, and he was just like, okay, I shouldn't have kissed you. I'm sorry, that was a terrible idea. And that was when she actually introduced herself, and he introduced himself to her. Basically, when they met was my favorite scene. I thought it was funny.
I would have to say my favorite scene is probably the diva scene, the diva singing, because it was the not just like the scene part of it, but the editing aspect, like how. I don't, like, you have to see it. It's something about, like, how they put that together with the fighting and then the beats, and it was just beautiful. Like, that's probably my favorite scene.
It was a really memorable scene.
Mm-hmm.
But what else?
I don't know. Like, I want to, like, talk about this movie, but I'm like, I'm scared I'm going to give a lot away, and I really want you guys to see it. It's really good.
Yeah.
This director also directed one of my favorite movies, The Professional, with
that's a good movie.
Natalie Portman. Yeah, like, so if you guys have seen that, then you kind of know like the feel of how he does things.
That's a good classic as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, The Professional, it's so, and Gary Oldman's also in that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a creepy character in that movie. Oh my god, there's so many weird
Oh, did you know this movie was supposed to be a trilogy?
What?
Yeah, but the 3 scripts were condensed into 1.
Whoa.
Man, I would have enjoyed 2 more movies.
I would have. Dang it.
But hey, they were all in the same film, so.
That's true. I mean, I was like, we could write him a letter. Be like, hey, so about Fifth Element. Oh my gosh. That would have been so good. Apparently, the film setting, like the timeline, at the very beginning, it's set like 1914, and then the future scenes is 2263. So
that's crazy.
That's like that's so weird. That's such a huge gap in between those time, like those years.
Yeah, and apparently Luc Besson
Mm-hmm.
went way over the budget for the film.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you said it was 93 million was the budget. Right?
Yeah.
But he went way over that budget?
The budget was actually 63.
Oh.
And it went to 93 million.
Ooh.
Yeah, also, Mila Jovovich beat out over 3,000 women who auditioned for the role of
Holy
Lilu.
crap, 3,000 women?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's impressive.
Who's Jean Reno?
Jean Reno's the guy who played The Professional.
Oh, yeah, he was the original choice for Corbin Dallas.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Jeez.
That's funny, because in The Professional, like you said, Gary Oldman's in it as well. He's the killer in that movie, and he's the villain in The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Sorry. Now I'm just kind of reading over the facts.
Yeah, like it's hard when it's...
We're trying not to spoil the movie.
Yeah, it's just so, like, seriously, just take the time and watch it. It's what... I don't even know how long it is.
But we are a spoiler channel, so it's bound to happen.
So we'll say a couple of things. It's like, oh, maybe you guys shouldn't have known that. But now you'll look at it and be like, oh, I remember. I remember them talking about that. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. Maybe we should be Lilu and Corbin Dallas, and Emery can be the priest for Halloween. That would be awesome.
That would be adorable.
You'd be a little priest.
Aww.
And I'll be the key to the universe, and your dad will be the person that gets me there. And the love interest later on.
That would be adorable.
I just spoiled another thing.
Dang it, Dia!
Alright, thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah, have a wonderful day, weekend, afternoon.
On this planet Earth.
Woo!
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.